As we find ourselves in our most comfortable position, maybe you're in a seated position or you're on your back, we're just going to start to find our breath. From the bottom of the lungs to the top, let your breath rise up, making it nice, full, elevated breath. And on the exhale, your breath will release from the top of the lungs to the bottom. Think of this as like an expansion of your breath on your inhale and a releasing of your breath on your exhale. Each breath coming in and out of our body is a precious breath of life. So maybe if we think of our breath as being life-giving, on those exhales we start to release the stresses or the fears or the anxieties of the day. As we've worked with 2 Timothy 1:7, God did not give you a spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and a sound mind. So today we're going to focus on letting the breath come in and out of the body, and with our sound mind focusing on truth. There is beauty in a God-guided life. There is wonder in the feeling of being led by God. Let's recognize God's bounty and goodness more and more. He is planning for you. Wonderful are His ways. They are beyond our knowledge. But God's leading will enter into our consciousness more and more, bringing life-giving peace and joy. Your life is being planned and blessed by God. You can count all material things as loss, as they prevent you winning the way to the peace-filled life. Step into God's guidance and love. Let's breathe that in for the next few breaths. If you'd like to change positions, maybe turning over to one side. Just take a deep breath in. Slowly let it go. God did not give you a spirit of fear. God gave you a spirit of courage, a spirit of confidence, a spirit of truth, a spirit of light, a spirit of love, a spirit of hope, a spirit of peace, a spirit of joy. Let's take a big reach, stretching out any way that we need to. And then bringing our knees into our chest, whether we're seated or we're on our back, and just acknowledging the Spirit of God with you, which is of power and love. When you're ready, you're turning over to one side, or you're already up to seated. Let's take a nice reach overhead, stretching up on our inhale. Good. I have a spirit of power and love and a sound mind.